आगे की कथा श्रवण करें। आगे की कथा
In this way,
संक्षेप में
Shukdev Goswami
श्री
Pad
सुखदेव
is
अपने बात
speaking
कहते हैं,
Katha to
महाराज
Maharaj Parikshit.
इस
So
संसार की भी
Shukdev Goswami
पाप और
Pad
पुण्य
said,
दोनों कर्मों
O
का
Maharaj
फल है।
Parikshit, people in this
पाप
material
एवं
world,
पुण्य,
they are always engaged
पाप और
in
पुण्यों के
sinful
द्वारा
activities and in pious
जीव स्वर्ग
activities.
अथवा नरक
And
में
because
चले
of
जाते
these activities, they are going
हैं।
to
स्वर्ग में तो अनेक
Swarg
प्रकार के
and
सुख
hell.
भोग आदि करते हैं।
When they go to Swarg, heaven, they
फिर जीव
enjoy
नरक में जाकर के क्या
there.
करता है?
But when Jiva falls in the hell, what do he do? What happens there? He gets so much pain there, so much
वहीं
punishment
पर
he
जब
gets.
महाराज के लोग से दंड देते
Yamraj,
हैं,
the servants of Yamraj are always punishing him.
84 प्रकार नरक की कथा भी सत्य है।
There are 84 kinds of
जैसे ये जीव
hell also.
दुष्कर्म करते हैं,
Jeev goes to the different hell according to his karmas.
देखो एक सच कथा सुनाता हूँ।
I tell you one true story.
एक व्यक्ति
A person
एक एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास गए।
went to an astrologer
ये अपने बेटा के जो है शादी के लिए
to find out about his son's
दिन
marriage,
जो है लगन देखने के लिए
like which day is good for my child or my children marriage.
जब बैठे हुए थे इतने समय और एक व्यक्ति आ गए।
Meanwhile, second person came to the
उस व्यक्ति को देख
astrologer,
करके
and when the first person
वो
he saw the second
व्यक्ति
person,
डर गए।
he got scared.
बोले अरे
Arey, oh,
तू इधर कैसे आ गया? तू तो आज से 15 साल आगे पहले मर गया था।
how did you come here? You was
हैं?
died.
समझ में आता है?
You was dead
तू तो
15 years
15 साल
back.
पहले
15 years ago, you
मर
was
गया।
dead.
मुझे पता है तुम
I remember 15 years ago, I was
मैं-
dead.
वास्तव जो है तुम्हारे साथ हमारे बहुत मित्रता था।
I was very,
ये देखो तुम्हारे
I had
गांव
very
में
good friendship with you. So I tell
फलाना
you,
व्यक्ति जो है
in your
10
village,
मिनट के बाद वो मर जाएगा और मैं उसके जमलोक में ले जाऊंगा। मेरे काम है जो व्यक्ति मर जाता है मरने वाले समय होता है मैं उसके आत्मा को पकड़ करके ले जाता हूँ जमालय।
so he said, now what I do, I always take the people's soul to the hell. He said, hey, now you have become the messenger of Yamraj. He said, yes, now I have become the messenger of Yamraj. I tell you, after 10 minutes that
अच्छा तू बता
one person is going to die. So the first friend asked, what do you do in hell? He said, oh, what I do? Those who are sinful people, I take their soul and I take their soul to the Chitragupt. Chitragupta, he speaks about everything. Just like Chitragupta works like the CCTV camera, just like CCTV camera he records everything, whatever you do secretly. So this area is given to me by Yam Maharaj. So if anyone dies, I take. So after 10 minutes, one person is going to die. So I thought, let me see you because you was my friend. So I have 10 minutes free time. So I came to see you. After 10 minutes, someone will die. I will take his soul to Yamraji. So the first person, the first friend asked, hey, will I also go to hell? The second person says, yes, you will go to hell. He asks, why I will go to hell? Oh, because you took money from someone and you never returned him. Because of that result, you will go to hell for some certain time. And they will cut a piece of your flesh from your left arm. So after 10 minutes, a person was dead in that village. So this second friend took the soul to that person. So the first friend says, he asked Yam Maharaj that before I die, I want to see Yamlok.
तो एक नचिकेता के बारे में कहा है। जब महाराज जी जाकर के पूछा
So
उन्होंने
the
कि
second,
मेरे
the
मित्र जो है,
messenger of
जिंदा जो है,
Yamraj, he says,
ये नरक
Maharaj,
कैसे देखना
in
चाहता है?
earth I have a friend,
जब
he
महाराज
wants
बोले,
to
देखो,
see,
मृत्यु
he
के
wants
बाद
to
ही
see
तो लोग
hell.
आते हैं।
But
मृत्यु के पहले
Yamraj
ही,
says,
पर नहीं, वो मेरा
people
मित्र
come
देखना
here
चाहता है।
only after death.
जब महाराज
But
जी
he
आकर
said,
उसको पकड़ के
Maharaj,
ले
but he is my friend, he really wants to
गए,
see the hell.
देखा तो
Yamraj says,
इतने
okay, bring him. So he brought him to the hell.
इतने जो है
So
सब
bad smell was coming. Many people were shouting and feeling pain, suffering. They were being punished. They were being beaten in the hell.
कोई लोग विश्वास नहीं करते हैं,
Some
जब
people they don't believe about the existence of Yamraj. But Bhagavatam is clearly speaking about all these things,
चोरी करता है,
that
उसे उसी प्रकार नरक कुंड में
some
भेज
people
देते
they are stealing, they are raping, they are killing animals, so they go to hell according to their punishment. They won't die there, so they will put the sinful soul in the burning, boiling
बोले नहीं, मृत्यु के पश्चात
oil, but
फिर एक
that
शरीर
person
में
will
लिया
not
जाता है,
die.
जिसका जातनामय शरीर कहा जाता है।
So when the
क्या
person
शरीर
gives
होता है?
up body, the soul is given a new body. It's called Yatnamay body. Yatnamay body is given to the soul, so the soul can get punishment in the hell. So Srimad Bhagavatam is clearly speaking about all these things. So Shukdev Goswami Pad was speaking to Maharaj Parikshit about the hell. So Parikshit Maharaj he start crying and said to Shukdev Goswami Pad, "Oh Gurudev, these jivas who go to hell, how they will get liberation? Is there any way that they can get liberation? They can be free from this heavy punishment?" Because when jiva comes to this material world, definitely they will do sinful activities. They lie. It's very common for the people to speak lie. There are different kinds of sins. Pap, Mahapap, Mahapapi, killing the cow, killing the mother, raping the woman, killing animals, forcing someone. All this action falls in the category of pap. Knowingly and unknowingly, everyone is doing sin. Whether they are atheist, whether they have faith in Bhagwan, everyone will have to go to hell. And then the judgment take place there. So Parikshit Maharaj says, "Oh Gurudev, oh Shukdev Goswami Pad, please tell me the story that which defines that even if a sinful person, sinful ghost, sinful soul goes to the hell, then even that soul can get liberation from the hell." Then Shukdev Goswami Pad said, "Oh Maharaj Parikshit, listen, I tell you one story. In the old times, in the Kankut village, there was a Brahman named Ajamil. He was Brahman and he always obeyed his parents. He had a wife. His wife was very chaste woman. He had children, so he was very good Brahman. Every day he would chant his anik, perform fire sacrifice. There are 6 kind of duties have been explained in the Shastra which Brahman should do. Like puja, he should do puja every day, he should study every day, he should give charity every day, he should be humble, he should take charity from others and he should give charity to others. Even Brahman should give charity. Yajan Jajan. Brahman should study the Vedas. They should do fire sacrifice and they should tell others to do fire sacrifice. They study Vedas and they speak the story of Vedas to others. Accepting the donation and giving the donation. In the same way, Ajamil was following all these activities very perfectly. He would perform fire sacrifice while chanting Gayatri mantra.
और जंगल से जाकर के सूखी लकड़ी को जो
He
है
would go to the forest and himself collect. He would himself collect the dry woods. Shastra says even the trees have life. So Ajamil was such a humble heart. He's such a soft heart. He would never cut any tree. The dry branches of tree, when they fall on the ground, Ajamil would collect them and bring them in the ashram.
लकड़ी के द्वारा
So there are 5 kind of wood. There are 5 kind of woods that you can perform fire sacrifice.
जैसे जैसे लकड़ी के द्वारा हवन करना नहीं है
It's not that you can perform fire sacrifice by any kind of wood. No, there are only 5 kinds of woods are fixed.
अजामिल उसी प्रकार जैसे
In the same way, Ajamil, he was following each and every rules very carefully,
गायों के घी के द्वारा
and he was using the pure cow ghee.
घी के द्वारा हवन
He was using pure cow ghee to perform fire sacrifice. One day,
जंगल में गए
when he was passing through the jungle and collecting the dry wood
इतने
stick,
समय देखा एक शूद्र
he saw
प्राणी के जो है
there was one Shudra and Shudrani, the lower caste woman and
उनके
man.
को देखा
They were physically being intimate with each other, and when Ajamil he saw, he got bad impression on his heart.
आजकल तो अति सहज
Nowadays,
मतलब
it's
सब
very
फैल
easy to see all these things through internet.
किंतु देखो
But see,
अजामिल
Ajamil, he
शुक्र
just
शुक्राणी के
he
पूरा
just
भाव
saw
देखते ही
only
उनके
for
चित्त
a few seconds, and his heart got totally
घर में तो
impure. He returned back to his home. He did fire sacrifice, but today his mind was just thinking about what he saw. So his mind was not absorbed in the yajna.
वृद्ध माता पिता
So what did he do?
सती साध्वी पत्नी छोटे छोटे नुन्ने मुन्ने छोटे छोटे बच्चों को भी टैग लेकर के
He left his family, he left his parents, left his small children, left his wife, and he started living with the same woman
एक बात
that he saw. That woman was having affair with another man. He started living with the same woman. So Shastra says it's very difficult to come out from the bad habits. Once you fall in the trap of bad habits, it's very difficult. So first thing you have to do, you have to give up the bad association. Dusang means bad association. The first thing you should do.
मन अजामिल के मन तो दूषित हो गया
But Ajamil mind and heart got polluted. So what he should do? So he start living with that lower caste woman Shudrani, and he start living with her in the jungle and start having illicit behavior with her. And what did he do? Because of his heart and mind got polluted, he stopped doing all good activities and he start following all the bad activities, killing animals, robbing the people, and he start eating non-veg as well. So what happened? He got 10 children from his wife. Shastra says you cannot eat food from anyone's hand. No, don't eat food from anyone's hands. Krishna says in Gita, Krishna says if you eat food without offering me, you are just eating the sin. So first you should offer to Krishna. You should offer your food to Krishna if you really want to improve your life. So whatever you are going to eat, first offer to Krishna. Don't offer tamasic food to Krishna. Some people say, oh, I want to eat non-veg, so I can offer non-veg to Krishna. No, this is tamasic food. There are 3 kinds of food: Rajasic, Tamasic and Sattvic. You can offer only Sattvic food to Krishna. Read Gita.
हिंदुओं की सबसे बड़ी पुस्तक क्या है?
Bhagavad Gita is the topmost greatest book for all the Hindus. It's the primary book for all the Hindus. It's Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita.
वो दिन अम्ल
what you should
खट्टा मीठा
accept and
ज्यादा
what you
नहीं
should
करना।
reject. You should not eat the food which
जो
is very
बासी हो गया,
sour,
बासी समझ लो,
and you
दूसरे
should
दिन
not eat you should not
उसको
take the
गर्म
food which is from the last day. You should not take that fruit.
दूषित हो जाता है। तामसिक वस्तु खाने से हमारी जो तामसिक
If you eat tamasic food, you will have only tamasic thoughts inside your mind. If the food is fresh, and if you eat fresh food, mind will be fresh. And if mind will fresh, you will always think of Krishna. So you should always take sattvic food.
तब तुम्हारे सात्विक मन बनेगा ना। हैं? एक व्यक्ति शराब पी करके घर में आता है, क्या करते हैं वो?
So a person who drinks alcohol, when he comes to the home, first he will beat his wife.
वो कोई बात ही नहीं है।
There is nothing, there is no matter, because he is so much alcoholic, he has lost his good consciousness, he will beat his wife. For no reason, he will fight at home.
जब तक
So people, they drink so much alcohol, and even they lose their conscious, and I saw even some drunkards, they sleep at night with the dogs. They sleep at night with dogs. They are vomiting, and even some dog, they pass urine on their face. I have seen this thing. They have such a worse condition, and when they come back to home, return back to home, they fight with the family, they destroy all the peace of home, they destroy all the wealth of home. So we should not eat non-veg. All this food comes in the category of tamasic. So if the food is fresh, then mind will be fresh. The Shastra is saying you should not even take onion and garlic, because such a bad smell is coming from onion and garlic. We can't offer onion and garlic food to Krishna. It's not. We are just eating onion and garlic, but it's not mentioned anywhere in Shastra that you can offer to Bhagavan. So whatever you cannot offer to Bhagavan, how can you eat by yourself? Even in the Jain Sampradaya, they are not allowed to eat onion and garlic. Jain Sampradaya. So just like there is Hindu Sampradaya, there is one more Sampradaya. They are Jaini. They wear white color clothes, and they are very strict. They don't eat any animal. They never eat onion garlic. So when the mind is fresh, then you will always think about good things. Your mind will be absorbed in Krishna. How can you absorb your mind after drinking alcohol? So okay, now tell me. Raise your hand. Do you eat onion garlic in Navratris?
उस दिन क्या खाते हो? प्याज लहसुन खा लेते हो? बताइए, हाँ तो ना तो बोलिए। हैं? नहीं। क्यों नहीं खाते? देवी पसंद है।
Because Devi doesn't like that. If anyone eats onion garlic, Devi doesn't like.
इसलिए शास्त्र में लिखा है। अजामिल की जब दुष्संग में पड़ जाते हैं, वो सब खाना शुरू कर देते हैं।
So one who falls in the bad association, one who takes bad association, just like a Jamil, before he was doing so, he was following things, spiritual things very perfectly he was doing. He gave up his parents, his wife was very chaste lady. He gave up his wife, gave up his wife, and now living in the jungle with the lower caste woman, and he begat 10 children. The last child name was Narayan. He did not give any spiritual name to first 9 children. He just gave the name, this spiritual name, only to the last child. So our Acharya Pad says
अंतिम बालक के जन्म दिया था
when
उसी
his wife
रात
was
में
giving
लोमस
the birth
ऋषि
to the last child,
है, कौन से ऋषि?
at that time
लोमस
Lomas Rishi, Lomas Sadhu,
उनके आश्रम के उनकी झोपड़ी के पास
Lomas
आते।
Rishi was
और
passing
प्रातः
through
काल में
that
वो
place,
शुक्रानी जब बच्चे के जन्म
and
दिया ना,
that Shudrani
जन्म
gave
देने के
birth
बाद
to the
देखा
last
तो उनके
child. Lomas Rishi,
उनके झोपड़ी के पास लोमस ऋषि बैठे हैं।
Lomas Rishi was sitting
संत
nearby
महात्मा
to
देख
their
करके
hut.
स्त्रियों के स्वभाव होता है
This is the nature of
साधु के
women.
पास
Whenever
कुछ
they see
आशीर्वाद
any
लेने के
sadhu,
लिए।
they go to sadhu, take blessing from sadhu.
देखो लोमस ऋषि ने कहा जाओ तुम्हारे बेटा के मैं नाम संस्कार कर दिया।
Lomas Rishi say,
क्या नाम संस्कार?
"Oh, I
तुम्हारे
am
बेटे के
giving
मैं नाम
new name to your
नारायण
son.
रख
I am
दिया।
giving
क्या नाम?
him Narayan name."
और हम
Narayan.
इस संसार में अपने बच्चों को क्या नाम रखते हैं?
But what name we give to our children?
हक्कू, बाकू,
Aku,
डाकू,
Baku,
चक्कू,
Daku, Chaku,
डिंटू, सीटू,
Rinku,
टीटू,
Chintu,
डीटू।
Pintu. The name which has no meaning, useless name. This name this kind of name have no meaning.
अरे बालक के नाम रखो, गोविंद नाम रखो।
Give spiritual name to your children. Govind, Sham Sundar, Gopal, Radha Nam. Give
बेटी हो
your,
तो क्या नाम रखो?
if you have a daughter, give her Radha Nam.
लक्ष्मी नाम रखो।
Give her
घर में
Lakshmi
बेटी
name.
आती है तो क्या नाम रख, क्या बोलते हैं आप लोग? बोले लक्ष्मी आई है।
In
क्या
India,
बोले?
in India, when the
और
girl
बेटा है
is
तो कोई
born,
नारायण
we say,
बोलते हैं।
"Oh, Lakshmi has taken birth."
हैं? हैं? बेटा देखो लोग बेटी होती है ना कहते हैं मुझे
When the girl is
क्योंकि
born,
संसार में लोग
says,
बेटी को सोचते हैं ये मेरा सिर दर्द हो गया नहीं
woman
बेटा बेटी के समान आदर देनी चाहिए
woman should be also
Eh?
respectful as man.
बेटा भले तुम्हें सेवा
There is
करे
no
नहीं करे
difference between small.
बेटी
Don't
की
make
सेवा
differentiate
करो।
between small girl is born or small boy is
ताली।
born.
हैं?
Make clapping for all the girls.
ये मत सोचो जो बेटी हो गया बेटी शादी होगी तो चलो पढ़ाई हो जाएगी हैं?
People, sometimes some people they
बेटा
become
तो
sad
बेटा
because
जब
they
शादी
think,
हो जाएगा ना
oh,
अपने
the baby
बूढ़े
girl
करके
is born in our
फरार हो
family.
जाएगी।
Now she will be burden on us. No,
हैं?
don't think like
तो
this.
बेटी तुम्हारे पास है है कि नहीं किंतु वर्तमान युग में लोग सोचते
But
हैं
at present
कि
time,
बेटी
people
मुझे नहीं
think,
चाहिए।
oh, I
क्या
don't
चाहिए?
want a girl, I want only
किंतु बेटा
son.
तुम्हें पठावानी कर देगा।
But you see, the
अरे बेटा
son,
नहीं,
when
बेटी-
they will
बेटी
grow
हो
up,
जाए।
when they will have their own family, they will forget you. A girl will never forget you. Girl will always take care of you.
मानो बेटी है?
Beti is like the Sarup
इसलिए
of
हिंदू समाज में
Lakshmi.
भी कहा जाता है
Even it is said in
किसके
Hindu
घर में बेटी
culture.
होती है कहा तो उसके क्या है घर में क्या है
So that's why in India, in Hindu culture, we say when the baby girl is born, we say, oh, Lakshmi has taken birth, Lakshmi has appeared in your
उसकी
home.
स्वरूप ही नहीं कहा जाता है इसका स्वरूप। बेटी के आदर करो आशीर्वाद।
So
हम ये
respect.
नहीं कह रहे ये बेटा के अनादर करो
So respect the woman. I'm not saying disrespect the man. I'm not saying this.
एक माँ
Respect
के गुण
everyone.
जो है बेटी भी कहती है माँ की स्वभाव होता है
Woman nature is
हमारे
very
भारतवर्ष
soft,
में
very humble.
एक विशेष वैशिष्ट्य क्या है माँ के स्थान पर दिया गया
So in
इसलिए
India,
वेदों में पहली
in
कहा
India,
गया
woman is
मातृदेवो भवो
considered like
पहले
a
गुरु हमारे
mother.
कौन है
The first
हाँ,
guru,
बोलो।
who is our first guru?
माता जी
Our mother is our
हैं?
first guru.
मातृदेवो भवो
Matri
दूसरी
Devo
गुरु
Bhava,
कौन है
second
पितृदेवो
guru.
भवो
The father is second
तीसरी
guru.
कौन है
The third
आचार्य
guru
देव।
is Acharya.
आचार्य देव, गुरु में
Gurudev is our third guru.
फिर माँ है? इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा गया समस्त
Therefore it said in
नारी जाति
Shastra
को मातृ स्वरूप
that
देखो।
all the women should be
हैं?
respected as
माँ की
mother.
सम्मान माँ के बाद सम्मान दो
Give them
हैं?
respect as mother.
कोई दो एक जैसे पुतना हो जाए वो दूसरी बात है
Maybe sometimes you can find women like
पुतना तो
Putana,
बहुत कम है
but there are very few women
हैं?
are there which are
कृष्ण
like
के बेटा बेटा
Putana.
कह करके और अपने
Putna, she was saying, oh, Krishna is my child, Krishna is my child, but she wanted to kill Krishna by giving him poison. That is different case,
माँ के समान कोई व्यक्ति नहीं
but no one
इसमें शास्त्र में
can
कहा
love
गया
like the mother.
हमारे वेद पुराण
Our
उपनिषद
Shastras,
सर्वत्र लिखा है।
Upanishad, they are clearly
माँ की समान
declaring,
मातृ जाति है
oh, mother is very great.
गायत्री माता वेदो माता
The
क्या
Gayatri is
माता?
also Mata,
Gayatri
Gayatri is
Mata,
also
Vedo
mother,
Mata.
Ved is also mother.
है माँ की सम्मान दो देना नहीं चाहते जो जाति स्त्री जाति के सम्मान नहीं देते हैं,
those who don't respect
कभी
the
उन्नति नहीं
woman,
होता।
they can never
हमारे भक्ति
get
विनोद ठाकुर
any
जी
perfection in their life. They can never
माताओं
achieve
के
any
सम्मान
success in their life.
इसे देखो
Bhakti
केवल
Thakur
यहीं
is
तक
also
नहीं,
saying that
भारतवर्ष
always give
ऐसे
respect to all the
अनूठा
women.
देश है जिसको क्या कहते हैं, बोलो भारत
India is the
माता
only
की
country, when we
माँ है
speak
ना।
about India means
है?
Bharat, we
हम
always
पहले कौन
refer
सा शब्द
that
निकाला?
Bharat
पिता और
Mata,
माता।
not Bharat Pita. We always
है?
speak, we always keep women in the
माँ।
first.
हम पहले कौन सा शब्द सीखा?
First, we learn this word when we were small. First, we
है?
learn this word
हमारे भारतवर्ष
ma.
में ऐसे सुंदर है,
Baby, when baby is small,
देखो
the first word he speaks
बंगाल में जब
ma.
अपने बेटे की भी माँ करते हैं, है?
If you go to
माँ
Bengal,
की भी
in
माँ बोलते
Bengali,
हैं।
mother is
माँ,
calling,
माँ।
mother is addressing
है?
her
और
baby
किसी
boy
देश में
even
ऐसा
as a
नहीं
ma.
है? चीन माता कहते हैं, ना पाकिस्तान माता कहते हैं,
We never say Pakistan
America
Mata,
Mata
China
बोलते हैं।
Mata,
क्या कहते
American
हैं?
Mata.
भारत
We only speak this word
मातृभूमि,
Bharat
जननी,
Mata. We
जन्मभूमि,
address
सरकार भी
our
भूमि।
nation. We address India Bharat as
जननी
mother.
जन्मभूमि, जननी माने माँ और जन्मभूमि स्वर्ग से भी श्रेष्ठ कार्य, संस्कृत में कहा, जननी जन्मभूमि
There is one shloka in Sanskrit that the birthplace is even more higher than the heaven.
पहली माँ की स्मरण करो।
So first, we should
हमारे भारतवर्ष में
always
ऐसे
give
वेद
respect to our
पुराण
motherland, Bharat.
प्रातः काल में उठ करके 5 माता के नाम स्मरण करो।
In Shastra it says when you wake up early in the morning, first you should remember your 5 mothers.
क्या क्या?
Which are those 5 mothers? Do you know?
कुंती, द्रौपदी,
Kunti, Draupadi, Ahilya,
तारा,
Tara, Mandodari.
देखो पंच माता।
These are the 5 mothers.
पंचकन्या, प्रातः स्मरणम।
Their names should be remembered early in the morning.
कितने सुंदर है। इसलिए आप
Therefore,
मत सोचिए
don't think
ये करना हुआ तो वैसे
that oh, if a girl is born in our family, oh my God, why the girl is born in our family? Because one day she will get married, she will go to some other home. I will have to spend so much money on her marriage. Don't think like this.
करना तो आदत।
Respect the girl, respect the woman, like
हम इसलिए कर रहे हैं, देखो
you
अजामिल
respect your own mother.
अपने बेटा को क्या नाम रखा?
So Ajamil, he gave this Narayan name to the youngest child. But in actually who gave this name? Loman Rishi.
पुराण में एक कथा है,
There is one story in Quran when in early morning
अजामिल आगे
Ajamil,
उनके आंख लाल लाल था, शराब पिए हुए थे,
he was so drunkard. He was very drunk
ऐसे तलवार था
and he was holding the sword.
और देखा
And
कि
he saw
साधु उनके द्वार पर खड़े
one
थे।
sadhu was coming at his door, Loman Rishi, and Ajamil became very angry
बोले,
to
"मेरे घर
see
में
Sadhu. Sadhu is in my home. How dare he has come here?
तो तलवार लेकर के
He took his sword, read his sword, and
देखो,
he was
अजामिल
about
की जो
to
पत्नी जो है,
hit the sadhu with the sword. But the wife of Ajamil said, "Oh, this Sant Mahatma gave new name to my
शास्त्र में लिखा
baby."
गया, जिस मनुष्य के 10 प्रकार के संस्कार नहीं
So
होते,
there are
मृत्यु के बाद, उसके
that
पत्नी के
every
द्वारा
person must
दंड
have
देते
10
हैं।
kind of
इसलिए
rituals,
पूजा शास्त्र
sanskara.
में लिखा गया, देवी के हाथ में कितने अस्त्र है?
How many weapons Durga is holding? She is holding 10 kinds of weapon, because it said in the Shastra, any person who doesn't go through this 10 kind of ritual in his life, after the death, Devi will punish him with her 10 hands.
अजामिल देखा कोई साधु देखकर को गुस्सा आया, किंतु उनके पुत्री कहने लगी, अरे देखो मेरे
So
बालक
Jamil
के
got
नाम
angry,
रखने
but
माना है।
his wife says, "Oh, this sadhu gave a new name to our youngest child,
अजामिल
Narayan."
सुना, किंतु उसके
Ajamil,
पाप ही देने, पाप
he
के
heard,
राम नाम आएगा नहीं।
but he didn't chant.
हैं?
Who cannot chant? One
जो
person
पापी
who
होते
is
हैं
so
ना,
much
उनके मुंह में
sinful
भगवान
person,
का नाम नहीं,
they cannot chant.
शास्त्र में लिखा है।
It's mentioned in the Shastra. They won't chant.
रत्नाकर इतने पाप किया, नारद जी बोले,
Ratnakar, he
राम
did
नाम
so
जपो, राम
much
नाम जपो।
sin. And Narad
इसे
Rishi
तुलसीदास
said,
जी लिख रहे हैं।
"Speak Ram Nam," but he couldn't speak.
उल्टा नाम जगत जगत जाना,
But Tulsidas ji
धर्म की
says that Ratnagar, he
नाम ऋषि
chanted
बोले,
Ram Nam in opposite way.
रत्नाकर तुम राम नाम बोलो, राम नाम
Oh
करो।
Ratnagar, speak Ram
भगवान
Nam.
नाम जप करी बार। एक
But he was
सूखे
unable
हुए जो
to
पेड़
chant.
था, इसमें मरा कहा जाता है। और जब मरा नाम तो बोलो।
Okay, at least you can
देखो,
say
मरा
Mara.
का
Mara
उल्टा है ना,
means
मरा।
that. So when you write Ram
इसमें
Nam
तुलसीदास जी
in
की
Hindi
है,
and
उल्टा
you
नाम
make it
जगत
opposite,
जगत।
it becomes
वाल्मीकि
Mara.
भय,
So Tulsidas
वाल्मीकि
ji
भय
say,
ब्रह्म उल्टा नाम जप
so
किया।
Narad ji said,
मरा, मरा।
chant
हाँ,
Mara
मरा,
Mara
मरा
Mara.
बोलो तो राम नाम आ जाए।
So when you chant Mara 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 Ram 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 Ram, it makes sound like
पापी के
Ram.
मुख में हजार ही बोलो, नहीं आएगा। इसे अजामिल ऐसे महापापी थे।
So Ajamil, he was such a
इसके मुंह में
sinful
राम नाम,
person
कृष्ण नाम,
who was
नारायण नाम
unable
नहीं
to
आया।
chant Krishna Nam or
उनकी
Ram
पत्नी
Nam.
जब कहने लगी मेरे एक बेटा के नाम
When his
संत महात्मा
wife
नारायण रख
said,
दिया, उसके कान में सुनाई
"Oh,
नहीं। और लोगों
this
को किसी
sadhu
को बोले,
gave
देखो तुम्हारे
Narayan
बेटा
name
के
to my
नाम
son,"
मैं क्या
and
रखा?
Rom Rishi said,
नारायण।
"I have given this Narayan name."
बोले सात
Then
संत
he
महात्मा
heard.
के
Then he
मुखारबिंद से
heard.
जो भगवत नाम
Because
होता है ना,
when we
उसे कहा जाता है शब्द ब्रह्म
hear
कहा जाता है।
spiritual
क्या होता है?
name, when we hear Krishna's name from the mouth
हमने
of
कथा बोलते हैं,
sadhu,
जिसे
that
शब्द
is
समान
called
कहा
Shabd
जाता है,
Brahm.
material sound।
What we are speaking,
और
it is
संत
material
महात्मा से
sound.
मुख से
But
जो
when we
निकलता है,
hear
उसे
the
कहा जाता
word
है
from the mouth of
transcendental
Mahatma,
vibration।
that has
ब्रह्म कहा।
transcendental vibration, and that is called
तब
Shabd
अजामिल
Brahm.
कहना शुरू कर दिया,
Then
नारायण।
Ajamil,
इसलिए
and then
नाम सुनता
Ajamil
नहीं चाहिए।
always calling his son
अपने
as
बेटा के नाम ऐसे
Narayan.
वैसे नाम रख दो, उसमें कोई फर्क नहीं।
You will never get benefit if you give yourself the name to your children. No, when you have a children, always go to sadhu and request sadhu to give the child a spiritual name.
गर्गाचार्य के द्वारा नाम संस्कार
Even Nand Baba, he took Krishna Balram to Gargacharya and he requested Gargacharya to give them some beautiful spiritual name.
आप नहीं तो आप अपने बेटे के नाम
But if you give name to your children by yourself and give them any material name, this will never give them any benefit.
जब लोगों ऋषि ने कहा मैं तुम्हारे बेटा के नाम रख दिया,
When Rom Rishi says, I have given your child a new name Narayan, and when Ajamil he heard this name from the mouth of sadhu, then he started chanting Narayan. He is always calling, he always addressing his son as Narayan.
उसी समय उनके सारे पाप नष्ट हो गए।
As soon as he starts speaking Narayan, Narayan, all of his sinful activities results, they were finished. And he started chanting as Namabhas, the semblance of Nam.
और पुनः पुनः अजामिल अपने बेटे के नाम
So every day, over and over again, he was calling addressing his son as Narayan, Narayan.
देखो अजामिल
And he started collecting
84 साल
sukritis.
हो गया।
At that time, he was 84 years old, 84 years old.
हैं? मृत्यु के
He was about to die.
टट्टी पेशाब कर रहे थे।
He was passing urine and stool on the bed. Everybody left him alone.
एक दिन समय मृत्यु के अंतिम सांस
When he was about to die,
जब महाराज के तीन दूतों आ
the
गए।
three messenger of Yamdut,
तीन जमदूत आ गए।
the three messenger of Yamdut came to take him, and they were capturing him. They were ready to drag him to the hell. Meanwhile, Ajamil saw his youngest child, his youngest son was standing over there, and he says, Narayan. He shouted, Narayan. Hey, speak everyone.
देखो वैकुंठ में भगवान विष्णु के हिस्से
in Vaikuntha, Vishnu ji was sitting and his Sinhasan start vibrating, and Vishnu ji immediately he sent his 4 Vishnu messengers. They were with 4 hands carrying Shankar Chakra Gadha Padma, and they said to your messenger of Yamraj, hey, you cannot take this person to hell. Why? This Ajamil, he is most sinful person. We are taking him to the hell because he has done so many sinful activities. No, you cannot take him to hell because he was chanting Narayan name. But Yamdut says, but he was not calling Bhagwan, he was addressing his child. Messenger of Vishnu Dut says, it doesn't matter whether he was addressing his child or he was calling Bhagwan, because this name belongs to Bhagwan, this name belongs to Narayan, this is Narayan name. So who was born first? Bhagwan came first or your boy came first? So this name belongs only to Bhagwan Narayan. So he was chanting Narayan name. So be careful, you cannot take him to the hell. So if you have any doubt, go to your master Yamraj ji and ask him. So there is one shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam which explains 4 kind of namabhas: Sanketyam, Parihasyam, Sobam, Helanam, Evava. If you chant Harinam, even one of this namabhas, Sanket means you are not speaking directly, but you are speaking indirectly. You are speaking the name of Krishna indirectly. That is called Sanketyam namabhas. Parihas means jokingly. If you are speaking Krishna's name, hey, you are always chanting Krishna, 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 why are you wasting your time? So even those who are making fun, they comes in this parihas namabhas, by criticizing. Hey, Krishna was thief. Krishna was thief. He was very lusty. Even those who are speaking like this, even Bhagwan is so merciful that he will give them some benefit, because Hela, they don't have desire of feeling pain in the back and speaking, oh Ram, my back is broken, Prabhu. So even in this, they are getting some benefit. When they hear some bad news, oh Ram, this happened with you. Anyhow, if you speak the name of Bhagwan, it will definitely give you some benefit. But what to speak of those fortunate people who have taken mantra from Gurudev and they are chanting the name of Bhagwan with so much shraddha? Bhagwan will definitely take them to Golok Vrindavan Dham. So Jamil was hearing the conversation between Vishnu, the messenger of Vishnu, and messenger of Yamraj. So messenger of Yamraj, they went back to hell and they narrated the whole story to Yamraj ji, whatever happened there, that we were bringing the Jamil, but Vishnu Dut came, messenger of Vishnu Dut came, they stopped us. And Yam Maharaj said, oh messengers, listen, I tell you, hear very carefully from now. So you will know to whom you can bring, to whom you should not bring to the hell. Anyone who chants the holy name, never go to that person. Anyone who remembers Bhagwan even for a one time, don't go to them. Those who follow Ekadashi, don't go to them. It's mentioned in our Hindu Shastra that we should never give up following Ekadashi. Ekadashi is Lakshmi Swarupa. We should always follow Ekadashi. Those who follow Ram Navami, the birthday of Lord Ram, those who follow Janmashtami, we should never go to them. Yamraj himself is saying this word to Yamdutas, to his Yamduta. After that, Ajamil, he got so. Ajamil, he stopped, he gave up everything and he went to the Haridwar. And he starts performing bhajan sitting on the bank of Ganga ji. Then Vishnu Dut came one day and Vishnu Dut said, Jamil, let's go.
उस समय अजामिल ने
sit on this
पूछा,
transcendental plane and let's go to the transcendental world. At that time, Ajamil asked, why you didn't take me to the transcendental world last time? That time Vishnu said, oh, at that time you were chanting, but it was Namabhas. But now you are sitting on the bank of Gangaji and every day you are drinking the water of Ganga. And by chanting Namabhas, by practicing Namabhas every day, now you are doing Shuddh Nam. So now it's the time to go to transcendental world. So Shukdev Goswami Pad says, oh Maharaj Parikshit, even though Ajamil was Mahapapi, the topmost great sinner, but because he started chanting Krishna's name, so he got liberation. In this way, Shukdev Goswami Pad, he told us Ajamil's story. He established the power of Harinam. Therefore, everyone should chant Harinam. Everyone should accept Harinam. Tulsidas ji writes, anyone who chants Harinam, they can easily cross the ocean of this material existence. You don't have to follow any strict rule for chanting this Harinam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu writes in Shiksha Ashtak, second shlok, Nam Nam Kari Bahuda, that Krishna has so many names and he has put all of his Shakti in his different name, and there is no any specific rule that you have to follow. Even in the middle of night, in the middle of day, while walking, while sleeping, while sitting, you can chant holy name. If you want to meditate for many years, and in Dwapar Yuga you had to perform so many fire sacrifice, but in Kali Yugas you cannot perform fire sacrifice. You will fall asleep if you perform, and even you will not find the pure ingredients. You will not find the pure ghee. At present, it's not easy to find a pure ghee. So how can you perform fire sacrifice? If you sit in front of Thakurji and you want to do archan, you won't find anything pure. So in Kali Yuga, only the best way to attain Krishna is holy name. Chant holy name.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So the best and easiest way in Kali Yuga is to attain Krishna's prem, is just to chant holy name. So Shukdev Goswami Pad, he is glorifying the holy name and telling the glories of Harinam to Parikshit Maharaj. Those who chant Harinam, they are even more superior than Brahmans. Srimad Bhagavatam is giving so many evidence. Even a lower caste person, if chants Harinam, then he is more higher than Brahmans. Even the Chandal means dog eater, the person who eats the flesh of dog. Even if he chants Harinam and stop eating the meat, he becomes more superior than Brahman. Anyone who takes Krishna's name during the last time of his life, even he gets benefit. So Shukdev Goswami Pad is saying, oh Maharaj, the most sinful person, Ajamil, he just gave spiritual name to his youngest son, and by chanting that name regularly, in the last he went to Vaikuntha. So what you should do? You should all chant holy name. In Kali Yuga, you don't have to do anything separately. Just chant Hare Nam, Hare Nam.
Hare Namaiva Kevalam. Kalu Nastyava. इसी प्रकार से सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद परीक्षित महाराज जी उसने तो कथा सुनाया और समय भी हो गया। फिर सप्तम स्कंद में जाकर के
In this way, Parikshit Maharaj, he heard the glories of holy name from Sukadeva Goswami Pad. So now we will hear Prahlad Maharaj glorification, Gajendra Maharaj Katha, Bali Maharaj Vamandev Katha. Tomorrow we will proceed our Katha more. Tomorrow we will celebrate Krishna's appearance, Krishna's Janma Mahotsav. So it's my request to all of you, please bring something, please bring some little gift for Krishna, whatever you want to give. Krishna has everything. Krishna has everything. He doesn't need anything from you. But you just bring whatever you can with your Shraddha, with your faith, with your love. And if so, we also let me speak some story about Vamandev.
प्रहलाद के पुत्र हुए
हिरण्यकशिपु son was Prahlad. Prahlad son was
और उनके पुत्र हुए विरोचन और विरोचन के पुत्र हुए बलि महाराज।
Virochan's son was Bali Maharaj.
और बलि महाराज जब गादी करने लगे,
And Bali Maharaj Bali Maharaj he was ruling on the Swarga.
बलि महाराज की जगस्थली में स्वयं
And when Bali Maharaj he was performing fire sacrifice, Vamandev appeared in his assembly. Kashyap Aditi's son Vamandev. We will hear about this katha. Bhagavan Vishnu he said to Vasudev and Devaki that, oh Vasudev Devaki, in your previous life you were Prishni and Sutpa in your previous life. At that time you both did so much worshipping to me, and because of that result you asked benediction from me that you want a son like me. So I told there is no one who can be like me. So I decided that I will become your son for the 3 lives. Prishni Sutpa, in second life Prishni Sutpa became as Kashyap and Aditi, and their son was Bhagavan Vamandev was. At that time Bali Maharaj he was performing yagya, fire sacrifice. Vamandev Maharaj, Vamandev Bhagwan, he himself appeared there and he says, give me some daan, give me some donation. Vamandev Bhagwan, he was very small. He said, Bali Maharaj, give me some donation, I am Brahman. I just need only 3 steps of land, 3 paces of land, and I will take it according to the size of my feet. So Bali Maharaj he started laughing. He said, just like you are small, your intelligence is also small. Your brain is also small. I am king. You can ask gold, you can ask silver, diamonds, so big piece of lamb. common thing.